What's up, people? This your boy Artwork Geo, coming to you on a Saturday. As you notice, my setup's slightly different than the norm. I'm in a different part of the house, and I guess this would be like my setup on Saturdays. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, today's video, man, I'm gonna talk about how the world just keep coming at you. We have the things we expect. You know what I'm saying? The things that just come with everyday life. But then there's these moments where you feel like, why me? But then depending on how you see the situation, you realize it's you for a reason. I truly believe that when you go against the grain, the natural course of life in terms of the position you in, the cards you dealt, it's easy to just go with the flow. Sometimes that flow is leading you into a direction that's not healthy for you. And it's easy for people to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, when we start seeing adversity, we feel like, oh man, you know what? This too much. I'm about to go lean on this excuse of why I didn't do what I needed to do for myself to be the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and just blame it on whatever this is that I can't seem to get over. And in them moments, let me just take a break. As I'm saying this, I'm speaking to myself too. Keep in mind, a lot of this stuff I'm currently in. This is part of my journey. So when I talk about it, it's not just to tell you something, but it's also to remind myself. You know what I mean? This is kind of like my journal. But building this community is important. It's important that I'm transparent and I keep it real with you. And I will tell you, like, it just seems like no matter what I'm doing, it's always something around the corner coming at me. And I think the ones who decide to turn things around, you have to expect that. Not every day is going to be a walk in the park. It might disguise itself as a walk in the park, but who says a walk in the park won't have its curveballs, its moments, its challenges, just all these different experiences that at the end of the day, it makes you the person that you're becoming and that's who you truly are. You really see who you are and what you're made of when you're facing adversity. And I almost feel like it's somebody watching and playing a messed up joke on me. It's like that show Punk back in the day. I don't know who old enough to remember that, but it was a show with Ashton Kutcher where they would have a hidden camera and it'll be something that happened. And then the person is like, it's usually like a celebrity, an athlete, somebody like that, a rapper. And it'll be something that really get to them and get them upset. And then they'll tell them, oh, you being punked. It almost feel like not every day, but in the moments it's like an episode of Punked. And I hope that makes sense for somebody watching. There was other shows similar to it even before Punked, but I think that's the more modern day version of, maybe what has been seen in the past or since then. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the most recognizable ways that I can make that point. So you feel like you're in an episode of Punk. You know you're doing your best to, overcome things and pursue whatever it is that you know you need to pursue. But in the moments, what worked for me is realizing like, okay, I know I'm doing what I got to do. And then I'm having this happen. So let me find the upside to it. It's always about that because it's always going to be something that you could be able to decipher and be like, you know what, I'm taking this from it and it's going to be what gets me to my next step. That's the key, because relying on all of these like cliche terms that get you to where you need to go definitely is not going to like ultimately get you there. It's those moments where you see it and you don't take it for face value because you understand that it's like gravity. You go up, but it's like easier to come down because the natural course and the way gravity plays out is to pull you back down to the ground. So it's almost like these things are the gravity. Like went out. 1 second. Okay, so I don't know if like it's starting to go out, but I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Went out again. 1 second. Get that perfect example. Perfect example. So I'm sitting here. I'm filming my video. I'm in the groove, and I could have swore I charged my light. I literally charged my light for a couple hours. Somehow it's shutting off on me at all times. I don't think I've done a video yet where my light just go out on me. But it's all good though. I plugged it up. I see it still work while it's charging, so we're gonna keep rocking. But that's an example. Like, I could have let that be like, man, get irritated, man, it messed my video up, and then start over and don't touch on the points that I made, or just give up entirely. Because it's always something around the corner. Somebody in the house might come out and innocently ask me a question while I'm filming a video that might mess me up. You know what I'm saying? This light, the camera, sometimes I'm filming and the battery go out, knowing that I charged it, or not. Sometimes I'll be slipping, I don't charge it. But it's those moments that you got to realize, man, it's about pushing through. Because life's still going to keep coming at you no matter what. You put out good, you think good coming right back. Not always the case. See, there's a negative force that wants you to slip up, wants you to mess up. And see, that motivates me. That makes me feel like, oh, you don't want me to push through. I'm going to do what I got to do regardless. It's so many examples of how as soon as I do something that I know is part of my journey, what I need to do to get to my next step, it's always something there to try to remind me. And there we go again, light going out. All right, look, I'm gonna wrap this up. The light keep wanting to go out on me. It's gonna go out again. But like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you tapping in. As you see this light going out on me, I'm still gonna rock and get my point out. But perfect example, y'all. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna let it charge. Maybe I got it hooked up to my laptop right now. It should be charging. I thought it was, but it's all good. Don't let life dim your light. That's a great example. I'm glad it did that because I'm gonna keep rocking. Like I said, don't let the world dim your light. My light going out right here, but I'm still using the natural light. It's probably not as on point, you know what I'm saying, as this light was, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do regardless out here. So I hope y'all got something from it. This video probably not as long as I might have normally, wanted it to be or what it ended up being. But I might revisit this topic in another video. So stay tapped in. I appreciate y'all. All my good people, all my coworkers, you know what I'm saying? When I say coworkers, it's the one putting in work on they self at a job, whatever the case is. Y'all keep going, man. It's work.